Why do we have government? What is the point of government? Let's look at John Locke in the Second Treatise of Government, Chapter 9. Chapter 9 concerns the ends of political society and government, that is to say, the purpose of political society and government. Now, Locke, in the Second Treatise, in earlier chapters, has explained what he calls the state of nature, which is a state in which human beings exist without government. In this condition, things are actually pretty good. We have life, we have liberty, we have property rights, and we have reason, which allows us to understand the requirements of morality, and we have obligations to respect the life, liberty, and property of others, and that is what reason understands, because human beings are important. Human beings have property rights because humans have rights, and humans have rights because we are all God's special property, and we have no right to mistreat each other because we are all equal before God. We all are equally creatures of and property of God, and I have no right to disrespect God's property. Now, this is the requirement of morality that reason teaches. So why, if we have all these good things in the state of nature, would we abandon the state of nature and set up governments? Locke asks this question. If man in the state of nature be so free as has been said, etc., why will he part with his freedom? Etc., etc. And then he answers. He says, "'Tis obvious to answer that though in the state of nature he hath such a right, yet the enjoyment of it is very uncertain, and constantly exposed to the invasion of others." We have all these good things in the state of nature: life, liberty, property, reason, an understanding of human rights as derived from God. We have all of this, but what we do not have is everyone abiding by these moral principles, because some people are jerks, and sometimes the jerks are stronger than the good people. And for that matter, even decent people may sometimes be a little biased in their own favor. What we do not have in the state of nature is a secure and fair and equal and disinterested protection of our rights, and we also do not have in the state of nature a clear law that everyone agrees on, that is readily available to and understood by all. Everyone in the state of nature can and should understand the requirements of morality and act accordingly, but that requires them all to use their own reason properly and to act accordingly. And in the state of nature, everyone is judge and executioner. That is to say, the judge who determines what is required by justice and the person who executes that judgment. And that means it's very easy for people to be biased in their own, to act unfairly towards others in their own interests. There once an established, settled, known law, says Locke, received and allowed by common consent to be the standard of right and wrong, etc., etc. In the state of nature, there lacks a known and indifferent judge with authority to determine all differences according to the established law. For everyone in that state being both judge and executioner of the law of nature, men being partial to themselves tend to act in their own interests and not be fair to others. Third, in the state of nature, there often wants power to back and support the sentence when right and to give it due execution. Sometimes the stronger person is the jerk who does not respect the rights of others. And so to protect our rights, we have government. The great and chief end, therefore, of men's uniting into commonwealths and putting themselves under government is the preservation of their property, to which in the state of nature there are many things wanting. The major reason we have government is to protect property rights more efficiently, says Locke.